So, you push an objective, an enemy slides around the corner, you fire once, they're gone. Another one peeks around a second story window, a fighter shotgun should never win, you fire once, they're gone. You get shot in the back, you quickly spin around, and without even aiming, you fire. They're gone too. Now this was just the average experience of using the M87A1 shotgun in the Battlefield 6 beta. The gun was so dominant, so completely broken, and it warped the entire meta. If you ran into a squad using this thing, you didn't fight them, you just run. It was without a doubt the most overpowered weapon we saw. Today, we're not just going to tell you that the M87A1 was good. We're going to show you why it was the beta's undisputed king of chaos. This thing wasn't just a shotgun, it was a one-shot killing machine with shocking range that had no business being that effective. We're going to break down the weapon itself, its insane stats, and the exact attachment build that turned it from a strong choice into a truly game-breaking monster. If you're on the receiving end of this, you probably thought the user was cheating. They weren't, they just had the right setup. Now, if you do enjoy these kind of breakdowns and want to be ready to dominate when the full game drops, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We've got a lot more to cover. So, what was the secret sauce? Why was this one weapon so much better than everything else? And it all came down to a few key things that created a perfect storm of lethality. First off, the one-shot kill potential was just off the goddamn charts. In a game with a fast time to kill, nothing's faster than one click. And the M87A1 shotgun delivered brutally consistent one-shot kills to the chest up close, no questions asked. Full health didn't matter. If you landed your shot, their fight was over. Now, don't fret, because DICE has already come out and confirmed this weapon is getting a full rework for the main game launch, so sadly, I doubt it will ever be as good as it was for us in the open beta, so if you didn't experience that, man, I feel sorry for you. Now, I don't want to bore you all to death by me spending ages talking about each attachment and what they do, etc, etc. I'm just going to leave you with a screenshot of the setup so we can get into the fun stuff quicker. So, with all the boring talking out of the way, let's jump straight into some gameplay using the M87A1 and let's see how good it really was. Alright, so let's be real. No weapon is perfect, and even this monster had weaknesses. The main one was its slow pump action fire rate. It's incredibly unforgiving if you're facing multiple enemies at once. Naturally, you're outgunned. You might take one down, maybe two if you're lucky, but you're probably getting, well, killed or traded before you can get the third shot off. And if you miss, well, a miss in a head-to-head fight against an automatic weapon is a literal death sentence, so yeah, in the time it takes you to recover, an enemy with an SMG literally has already erased your health bar. So while the weapon was incredibly powerful, it demanded precision and smart positioning. You couldn't just run around in the open and expect to dominate. Well, maybe a few players could. You had to use cover and pick your fights, but honestly, in the grand scheme of things, those were tiny prices to pay for the raw power that the M87A1 brought to the table. So, that was the recipe. The slugs if you wanted range, otherwise buckshot is your go-to. I really wouldn't have chose like slugs, but some people kind of like them. I mean, you were hitting 75 from like upwards of like 50 meters away to the chest, so kind of insane for a shotgun. The laser for the hipfire naturally, the bigger tube mag for staying in the fight for longer, and the grip for control. That was the build that completely dominated the Battlefield 6 beta. It was a weapon that felt like it belonged in its own class almost, offering power and versatility that nothing else could touch. Even the devs took notice, and we can surely expect some major balancing before the full game releases. But for those of us who were there, we'll never forget the reign of the M87A1. Now, I want to hear from you. Did you run into this monster in the beta, or were you one of the players terrorizing lobbies with it? Let me know what your most overpowered build was down in the comments below. I read every single one of them. And of course, if this guide helped you out, or you're just hyped for more Battlefield 6, do me a huge favor and smash that like button, and make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on so you don't miss our future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the battlefield.